You alright guys, Red Pill Phil here. Just a quick video. I was doing the show midweek, Thursday, with Peter Sweden. Good show, cracking lad. And one of the topics has just kind of stuck with me since then. The topic of the little girl who supposedly fostered into, a Christian girl, supposedly fostered into a Muslim family. Or maybe two Muslim families. After the show, obviously you're a family man and you consider that yourself. You think, my God, imagine the council letting me down like that and my kids being in that scenario. And so that was the story that kind of sat on my head overnight. And as the days have gone on, I've just been kind of looking into it and trying to find out a little bit more really, and just get a bit deeper into the story. So tapped in on Google, which is a big mistake anyway, because you know what they're like with their algorithms, changing it all the time. But I tapped in the story, and the top story was the Independent. Now this wasn't the original story. It was like this one had been shoved just above it. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, so I read it, and it starts to explain how, oh no, that original story, they've got it all wrong. No, it was actually Muslim grandparents that had the kid. So by nature, she's kind of Muslim, and you know, by implication, even if she's a Christian, you know, a descent is of Muslim faith, so don't worry about it. So you're kind of thinking, well, that's totally inaccurate. I mean, for press to do that, that's a bit weird, to totally get it that wrong. I mean, these are professional people. People can be affected socially by this. There could be bloody riots starting with an inaccurate story. There could be wars started, as we all know. So I come out of that and I click down again, and it's another article. I can't remember who this one was. And this one was doing it again. Like, oh no, it's all wrong. It's all wrong. It's actually a mixed race family that she was adopted to, fostered to. So you're thinking, what the is going on here now? They're just totally gaslighting me right in my face. Right in my face. They're throwing so many freaking scenarios out, and they know purposely that the average person is not going to know his arse from his elbow by the time the end of the week comes, because they've thrown that many different ideas of what it should be. And you think, how are they getting away with it? I mean, by the end of the week, the way it's going, Mr. freaking Blobby would be the one that fostered the kid. And it's like, am I just living a dream here? Is it insanity or what? How can they get it so wrong? I mean, does it take them 3 stories to actually get it accurate? If that's the case, what are they doing in that job? I paint houses for a living. It don't take me 3 times to paint an house. Otherwise, I ain't got a job. I'm going to just about do it the once, but by the by. You just know that. You can't be that incompetent. There's so much bias going on in stories. I hear that. So every story will have its own little bias within the paragraphs. But to get it blatantly so wrong. So to me, they're just like gaslighting us. They're just throwing all different stories out just to... I mean, who knows? I can't say now what is the truth and what's not the truth. It stinks to hell. The council should be ashamed. Because however they've gone on, they've not handled this scenario properly. Just shows again that the average person is a piece of shit to these people. And then the press are playing in league by just adding little sleeping tablets in their editions. Because all that's doing is try to put you to sleep. How can you get to the bottom of any story when they keep changing the frigging goalposts like that? It's like they've got a little sleeping tablet within the article. Now, while you're reading this article, go back to sleep. Everything is fine. No problem. There is no radical Islam. Everything is sweet. Go out, consume products, obey your government, and when you wake up, the world will be fine. Less is more. Bollocks. and we've got to see the brainwashing that's going on. It's just getting absolutely out of hand. So we might as well work on the assumption that Mr. Blobby is the one. Mr. Blobby fostered this kid. Mr. Blobby took her to Disneyland, had a right old time. She lived on a diet of nothing but bacon butties. Loved it. So it's up to you what you want to kind of think of all these stories, but it's a lunacy world. You can't even read a paper now without getting a misinformation guiding you all over the place and just totally gaslighting you. I mean, to me, it's like going to a shop, buying a nice pair of trainers. You see them on the stand, the label says 50 quid. I think, oh, they look good, 50 quid, I'll have a bit of that. You go to the counter, checks the label off, says that'll be 80 quid. Let's go, hold on. I've just bought them, just picked them off the shelf, and it said 50 quid. No, I'm sorry, sir, but I can just show you now. I've got a label here that says 80 quid on it, and that's the label. And you keep doing that, and you're thinking, is she nuts or what? Because I know what I've seen. But then she's not giving in, and she's still doubling down on her opinion. By the time you look back in that queue, there's other people there stood there going, is he going to hurry up or what? Which puts you under pressure. So before you know it, you'll pay the fucking 80 quid. And then you will start to question yourself because you've been put in that scenario. It's called your bluff. And you tend to kind of want to go with the normal consensus. And if she's giving the appearance of the normal consensus and all of them at the back are not backing you, listen, mate, I've just watched you. I just seen you pull up that and it was 50 quid. No, they're kind of giving you the impression, hurry the fuck up because I've got to go back to work. So then you've got to make a rash decision. That rash decision is paying 30 quid more. You've been gaslighted. And that's what these articles are doing. Just changing it all the time. Or at least that's the impression I'm getting. I might be full of crap. Fair play. If I'm not, my God, it's like the Ministry of Truth, innit? Every story that filters in will just change it by the time it comes out. Totally different. Let's steer it that way. So, there you go. Hope you liked. Subscribe. Red Pill Phil. Try and get more uploads up. Just got a house to regloss, so it's not my day job by any means. I don't get paid for any of this. I don't monetize any of my clips. To me, there's no point because what I'm talking about is anti-establishment, so they're only going to use that as a tool to kind of withhold from me. So I don't get paid for any of this. This is just done out of my time and my passion and the kind of fact that people do seem to be resonating because they are subscribing. So I'm kind of going, all right, let's make more of an effort. But I'm not getting anything at all. And I don't want anything. It's the way it is. All I need is battery power to upload, you know, a bit of good Wi-Fi, which I'm not getting around here. So, but thanks a lot for watching. Like and subscribe. Red Pill Phil. See you later.